Tell us what your name is and what you do.
My name is John Golden, and I am an English teacher in Portland, Oregon.
So, as a teacher, can you tell us what's the difference between media through education and media education?
Hmm. Media through education and media education. Wow, I didn't know this was going to be a pop quiz here. I would say that media education is about trying to help students, and not just students, but I think all citizens, about how media informs our lives, our decision making, our choices that we make in terms of consumer choices, political choices. Media education is that. Probably never heard the term media through education, but I probably see the idea that helping students to see how the media, or teachers how to use the media for other educational purposes.
What advantages do you think students have when they're being taught through media?
That's an excellent question. I'd say that for students to when they're learning through the media, I think first you have an automatic engagement. I think that students see themselves reflected in the media, so you have an opportunity for students to have automatic engagement, I would say. I also think that for the media, especially when you're teaching the media for students, they recognize the automatic value. They see it in their own lives. They see it surrounded. Sometimes, like when I teach, say, Beowulf, it's hard to connect Beowulf to today's contemporary audiences, but you don't have that same problem at all with, advertising, MTV, etc. So I think you have that. But I think that probably even larger than that, I think that when you're working through the media with students, students look at it as being partners. When I'm working with the media with students, I am not the expert in that room any longer. They bring in their material that we all learn together. So I think when you're working with the media, there's a sort of a hierarchy that changes in a classroom. I'm the expert when teaching Shakespeare, let's say, but I am certainly not the expert on the latest MTV video.
What was your hopes? What were you trying to accomplish here today?
In this session here at Silver Docs, what my main goal was to help teachers to think about how documentaries can be used in the classroom actively. Not simply passive, just put in the documentary, let the students take notes on it, but rather to help teachers to understand how documentaries are constructed so that students themselves can interpret that piece on their own.
Well, do you think that you've accomplished that goal today?
I think I'll probably know if I accomplished it when I maybe follow up with some of these teachers later on and sort of see what happens. But it was a great group, great audience. Silver Docs is fantastic. I love seeing all the students here working through media projects on their own. So I'd say that probably because of the push that Silver Docs has and the counties behind it and all the students here, of course this is going to be a success.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Tiffany. We appreciate it.